Hi guys, I am happy to be here again. We're looking at case 5. We're still trying to find the coefficients that are in a cubic function. Here we are given A. You can see we want what is B, we want what is C, we're given D. Cool. So, however, we're given the function that is the derivative to the cubic function. Okay, so how do we approach this? I think the ideal way of approaching this would be to find the equation of this function that we have in front of us. We know it's a derivative function, but perhaps let's start with that. So that is given by 3x squared plus px plus t. So in this function, we kind of know that 3 would be our a, right? So we can write, because this is just trying to write that correctly. One of the forms of a quadratic function could be given by ax minus 1 and x minus x2, right? So what we can now do is to say, you know what, we know our a is 3, not the a for the actual function, but this a, that a, we know that it would be that. So if we know that it would be that, this is our, that's not a nice pen. This would be our first root of that, and this would be our second one. So we can then say f of x is equal to, then this is 3, this would be x minus 2 over 3, and then this would be x minus 2, right? Okay, now we have kind of found this equation. This would be 3x plus 2 over 3, x minus 2. Okay, look at that very closely and just check if you are happy with that. Okay, just check if you're happy with that. Now, what we can also do is we can just simplify this a bit further. You can multiply the 3 to the first bracket. You would have something like 3x plus 2, and then you would have x minus 2. So you can still write it like that. But I mean, you can further write this like in its standard form. You can further write this in its standard form. This would be 3x squared minus 6x. Let me do that in my brain. Minus 6x plus 2x, so it's going to be minus 4x. And then this would be minus 4 as well. So you have that. That's the derivative, right? Going back there, you'll realize something amazing, that they kind of gave you the function. They gave you the function that you're interested in, but of course there's no b and c, right? Let me highlight that. Now we already have the derivative of this function. We have the derivative of this function. It's we just calculated it. There is it. So if we can go and use this guy to say, okay, if I were to use you, what would be the derivative? What would be your derivative? So we're just gonna go there and be like, you know what, the derivative. Hopefully you're taking notes, because you're not gonna see what's up there now. Maybe let me see, write it in a position that you can see. Oh no. Okay, you might see. Let me just erase a few more things. Okay, cool. Let's now take the derivative of our actual function. If we take a derivative, this would be 3x squared plus 2bx plus c. That's our derivative Oh my god, this is amazing. Ooh, this is amazing. Okay, so now we have these two versions. You know, we have ooh, this is nice. We have the full one, and sorry, we have the one that we just derived now, which still has unknowns. However, we have the one that we know for sure. You know, it has all the values. So we can see now that, you know, the first thing is, if you look at the coefficients here, ooh, I didn't mean to change that color, but anyway, if you look at the coefficients, now I have to use a different color for this. So you can see that this is equal to that, we're happy. This part is equal to, must be equal to that, so 2b must be equal to -4, so our b must be, if you divide both sides by 2, it must be -2. So we found b. Oh my god. And we kind of know that our c must be equal to that, and so our c would be -4. And boom, we are done, right? So in our, if we want to write the cubic function in full, if you want to write it in full, which is not what we've been doing, but yeah, maybe I should do it here. So it would be, no, we're writing the actual one. Okay, so that would be, I can't see my screen up there now. So that would be x cubed plus, or maybe minus, because my b is negative, x squared minus 4x, and then the thing was a plus 8, and we have found that and that. Okay, cool, that's great. I will give you, I do think this is a bit involved, so you know, getting your hands dirty would be an amazing thing. So let me give you something to try by yourself. You know, let's say we have, oh my goodness, okay, I don't really have time to give you more, so I'll try to be quick. So we have our quadratic right there, and also this question, I don't think it's in my chart. I'll see, I'll put it somewhere in the test or something like that, just to get it in the chart. For this one, you're actually given another point somewhere here, -2 and 12. You're given that y, which is this function, is the derivative of f. You're given partially the equation of f as px squared plus tx, and you're also given that f of x is ax cubed plus bx squared minus 2. Okay, yes, you're given that. So quickly try that and see how you feel. If you want more questions, just contact me on that one, and then we'll check. All right, you know guys, I've done this because I want us to kind of be able to finish in time. So tell me how this goes. I'll be happy to change anything if you guys want me to change anything. But that's it. You should be now able to do all of tutorial 4. Thank you guys. I will see you in class.